Episode of Ian is a Weirdo. Today I'm premiering my Hex Girl shirt. It's fucking awesome, and if you don't like it, get the hell out. Um, this is the coolest shirt. I've been pining for this shirt for years. Because if you know anything about me, you know that I love Halloween and you know I love Scooby Doo. So, what better mishmash of those two things than the Hex Girls? And also, the Hex Girls fucking rock and they're cool. I wish I could be a Hex Girl when I grow up, but I don't think it's in the cards for me. Um, Anywho, so I am making a Halloween hat again. So you might have been on the journey with me when I made this hat for Halloween, and it turned out to be a hat for ginormous people, or particularly people with ginormous heads. And it looks really cool, but like the top looks like a creepy eye. I love the striping color, and the brim is really stiff and just like stays in position, which I love. But it is freaking huge, and I thought about like, could I just pin it with some safety pins and have it look like that was on purpose? But I just don't like the dart that it makes. Um, and I could sew it up if I really wanted to, but I was like, let's just make another one because I'll find a friend to gift it to, and that'll be that. So, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I made the same hat in trans pride colors, and this hat fits perfectly. It's like the tiniest little bit big, but it fits nice. If I had more hair, it would fit perfectly. So there's some room to grow my hair out if I ever want to, which I probably won't. Um, but I am making a second Halloween hat, so Spooky Eye 2.0. Um, and I'm making it based on the sizing of this hat. So I'm using the same yarn. I think what happened to make this giant behemoth over here is that I added stitches. And it's really hard to see with black yarn. But I think that that was the problem, was that I was adding stitches where I should not. And so I'm using the top of this hat to get a gauge for how big the hat's going to be. And it's looking a lot better. In fact, it's looking kind of small. I think that, like, I went from skipping stitches, I went from doubling up stitches to skipping them altogether. Um, but it looks a little small, but not so small that it won't work. I might do an extra round. Who knows? We're gonna play it by ear because, like, what else do we do here? So I'm using two. So the black and the green are Caron 1 pound, and I'm showing you the underside. The black and the green are Caron 1 pound, and the purple is Premier Basics. And I've got to say, it's my first time using. Well, I mean, that hat was using my first time using Premier Basics, and it is a wonderful value yarn. I definitely see why a lot of people like it. So, so I am on my 10th row. So two, four. Oh, you can't see my water. My coffee's in the way. Damn you, coffee. My need for caffeine outweighs a lot of things, but not this. There we go. This koozie says Black Queer Lives Matter, something I truly believe in. So I always want to support the cause whenever I can and have my koozie out, because it's true. It's not like a question, it's just true. So let's see, I've done 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to put 2 in here. So we're going to increase on our 9th. So just repeat, rinse and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. This black skiing has become my worst nightmare. It's just like, it's such a mess. It literally looks like this. I need to wind it up, but it's just scary. I have my winder up there, right with my Centro that's broken, but still has some sentimental value, mostly monetary value, and I need to order another part for it. Why is life so expensive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna put 2 in this hole. Hello, welcome in. I am just making a Halloween hat 2.0. And it looks like a little spooky eye, and this will be the top of my hat. Why is it so tangled? I hate getting it down to the end of the skein. It just is a mess. You guys can't see it because my shirt's black, but look at what I'm pulling out. Barf Central. Okay. Oh god, there's more barf. Okay. So I just pulled out this beautiful little stash of yarn, and hello, welcome in. Yeah, so fucking A. Okay, so this is wrapped around it. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so we're gonna drink some coffee because we need it. Mm. I love coffee. Eight and then 9. We're gonna put 2 in here. Okay, so finish this round, and it is looking great. I'm still afraid that it's going to be a little bit on the small side. So again, I'm using this top as kind of a guide of like what I don't want to go over. And I still think, let's stretch this out because it's curling a little bit. I think it's perfect, honestly. Like it might be a little bit on the small side, but like I said, even this hat's a little bit big on my head because I have a small head. So that's cool. Oh, I didn't show you guys the finished picture that I painted yesterday. So I haven't painted or drawn in probably well over a year. And I could only find like half my supplies. So I was using my sister's and she had this like huge watercolor paint kit. So I used that, and then I just used a regular like number 2 pencil um, to sketch out this little Pikachu. Let's see that. So I added the exclamation points after. I just thought it would be really cute and add some nice contrast to the yellow. What I'm gonna do next, I think, actually I am gonna do it because I don't like the pencil lines. Is I'm gonna go in with a black pen and just draw the outline of Pikachu and any details that he needs to have. Um, so that the lines are a little bit more crisp and he looks a little bit more fresh. So I'm really happy with how this turned out, especially for my first drawing back in the game. Um, Originally, when I drew him, he was a little plump. So I'm glad it turned out where he looks like normal size. Um, so yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. My nephew loves it. I sent him a picture of it, and I just wanted him to be able to see what I was working on because when I say I'm gonna work on something, I have a tendency to not because I'm lazy. But I really felt like yesterday I um, could uh, draw and paint a little bit. I was really nervous. I don't know if I expressed that on the live. One was like is like getting the right angle so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Because I don't have a lot of space here. This table is like 3 by 3, so it's pretty small to be able to get my tripod up and like zoomed in enough for you to be able to see. And I yeah, I haven't drawn or painted in so long that I was like, oh God, like this is gonna be awful, and I'm doing it on live. So when it's awful, then everyone will see how bad I am. But it worked. Ended up working out, so that was cool. Um, so I'm gonna slip stitch into um, my work, and then I'm going to turn it so that I am going the right way. And then I'm going to do uh, 1 half double crochet in each stitch around. Nope, that's not a half double. What are you doing? Okay, and then, oh, you know what? I didn't chain. That's what is going on. I was like, oh, something's wrong. Um, so, oh God, this black is a mess. Oh. Yarn sometimes just gives me anxiety, Is anyone else like that? Or are you just like working on something and you're like, ah? Um, I need to, there's a bunch of things I need to do. Um, I know I'm like all over the place today, but that's okay. Um, I need to sew a pillowcase to fit inside my fuck you pillow. The pillow, the front and back are done, and all I need to do um, is sew it together, fit a pillowcase inside, and then attach a zipper. Not necessarily in that order. Um, I'm not looking forward to attaching the zipper. Last time I attached a zipper, I made a really foolish, very beginner mistake of not securing the beginning of the zipper well. And so it kind of fell out, which is what I'm a little nervous about. So I need to make sure I sew that on well. I'm not great at hand sewing. Probably need to watch a video on how to be better at it, but I always like, I'm gonna wing it, and then I wing it, and I hate it. So, um, yeah, that's just the story of me. So I need to do that, and then I need to work on my mosaic pillow. I have a bunch of things I need to work on, but I just like I work on them when I feel inspired. And am I feeling particularly inspired to work on a mosaic pillow right now? Not really. Um, so I want to do stuff to add to my Etsy store, and I don't think that the mosaic pillow is gonna make the cut because it takes me so long to make. I'm not fast at mosaic yet, and so, or maybe I never will be. Who knows? Um, and uh, I just think that the amount that I would charge someone for a pillow would be too much based on the time that it takes me. So I just don't want to sell it because I want to sell things that are um, affordable within reason that I can make a slight profit off of. And I just don't think that I can do that with that mosaic pillow. It's just a long project for me. Um, I love making it. I'm going to love having it in my house. Uh, but I just don't think that it'll be the project for me to sell. And that's okay. You can't sell everything you make. Some things you're like, it's not worth it. And when you're slow like me, a lot of things are like that. So yeah, just one all the way around. And this is going to take it from a circle to a circle with a little lip. And then we're going to take that lip and we're going to go straight down. So it's really fairly simple construction. Um, and, um, you know, I don't necessarily love hats with like that typically have this type of construction where it's a flat top and then it bevels down. I typically like a more of a beanie style that like gradiates down. But this hat is so cute and I'm so happy with it that like I'm not changing a thing about it. Oh God, look at this. It's so bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm having a mental breakdown. Ah, why? Why me? Oh God. Oh, ah, ah. Yeah, I do scream like that. Um, okay. Anxiety is just like up to here. So, okay. So, this is what I get for calling my hat a hoe. But it is a hoe. So, she gets around. Okay. That purple is determined to stay in there, but that's not my problem. It is my problem. All of this is my problem. I should just cut and run. That's what I should do. I should cut and run. I'm not flicking you off on purpose, but if the shoe fits, okay. What's happening now? Some people love unraveling yarn and love dealing with like knots and stuff. I'm not one of them. I take anxiety meds so I don't have to deal with this kind of stuff. So, what the fucking fuck is this? Okay. Okay, I got a little bit of yarn to work with, so I'm going to work with that. I'm just doing it bit by bit so I don't have to tackle this whole big monster at once. I feel like I know we talk about yarn barf, and but like this is beyond barf. Like what's beyond barf? I don't know, but whatever it is, I have it going on right now. Phew, this is just anxiety inducing. Hi, welcome in. I am currently having a crisis due to the fact that I'm dealing with yarn that looks like this. And it is a mess, and it is giving me a lot of anxiety. So, if you would like to share your input on tangled yarn, I would love to hear it because I don't even want to look at this project right now. Nope. I put my coffee cup in front of my koozie. What the fuck? So after this, we're gonna switch to our um, cord stitch. Did I do this wrong? I think I did this wrong. Yeah. I went the wrong way. Oh no, I went the wrong way. Oh, poopy diapers, whatever. Okay, so we're frogging this whole row. Step 1 in crochet. Pay the fuck attention. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that slip stitch and the chain, and I'm just gonna go the other way, like I should have before. Okay, get in there. Okay, and now we're gonna redo the whole row because someone fucked it up. The first time I did this hat, I did my cord stitch backwards. So I worked on the inside instead of the outside, and so it still looks cool. I still like the way it looks, but the cord stitch isn't quite what it's supposed to be. um, so hopefully I'll be a little bit more mindful this time and actually do what I'm supposed to do. So just one half double in each stitch. I was like, sell. I was like, no, that's not right. Okay, now it's turning the right way. So there's a little lip. I don't know if you can see it. See a little lip right there. Lip. That's a tongue, so I don't know why I'm doing that. Um, spooky eye. Hello. I should make two. Oh, I have two of these. Spooky eye. Spooky eyes. I'm using a 4.0 millimeter hook for this. This is clover. It matches the purple on the hook matches the purple that I'm using perfectly. So whenever I'm using the purple, I'm like, oh, it just like it's some kind of satisfying feeling um, when like things match for no reason. Okay, now the yarn's starting to get a little wonky. So let's take a break to get the black yarn situated. Okay. I gotta figure out where. This is such a mess. I know I'm complaining a lot, but you guys don't pay me to be happy. You guys don't pay me at all. um, I don't know where this is coming from. Oh god, this is such a mess. Okay, get that out of there. Okay, I think I got that not handled. This one, this comes apart. Okay. I need like 10 Valium to get through this. I don't promote the abuse of prescription drugs, just so you know. Hex Girls! Isn't this shirt so awesome? I love it. It's really big on me. We weren't sure about the sizing, so I got it from hottopic.com. And I really wanted some Halloween shirts, some spooky shirts. And I this so all of my shirts that I usually buy are unisex, but this shirt happened to be a girl shirt, and girl shirts fit differently. But then it said boyfriend fit, so I really didn't know what that meant. So I was like, is it a unisex shirt or like what? I don't know. So we ordered larger than I normally go because like 2 sizes larger than I normally go, which is why it's this big. But because usually I like my shirts to be a little bit more fitted, which actually big shirts are good for hiding chest if you're dealing with that issue. But yeah, we went bigger with it, and it's pretty big, but it's a comfy big. The armholes are pretty large, but and I have tiny little skinny arms, so um, yeah, that's my info for today. I see that everyone's pretty quiet in the chat. That's cool. No problem at all. Let me get rid of the chat overlay, so at least I'm bigger. Not that I need to be any bigger, but what are you gonna do? Maybe if people start chatting, I'll do the chat overlay again. Okay, so we are doing half doubles. Hello, welcome in. Just dealing with like the world's worst yarn barf. Don't mind me. Like, this is part one of a much larger problem. So I'm trying to keep the ball rolling with my project while also not lose the rest of my sanity. Um, Trying to figure out how this conflama happened. So I'm sure this is very exciting for you watching me unravel yarn. Um, I might let you guys go a little bit so that I can not bother you with this situation. Oh, it looks so promising for a second. Oh man. Now it looks like shit. Okay. This is bullshit. Bullshit, I tell you. How can so many knots come from the bone? Just fine. Oh yeah, that's the shit. Okay, it shit ended, but whatever. Okay, I got some. I got some. Okay, so part of the problem with this black yarn is that I've been relocating a lot. So I work when I do my streams. I work in front of the camera on this little 3x3 in the hall of yarn, the great hall of yarn. Um, but normally I sit on my couch and I work on my crochet projects. So I transport it, and even though it's like, I don't know, 30 feet, I'm bad at estimating, 30 feet, sure, um, to my couch, all the yarn just like becomes like, you know, while I'm over there. So, or traveling. So the fact that I'm traveling with my yarn probably is not making things better, but uh, what do they expect me to do? Um, Good news is I'm almost finished with the round. Bad news is I have another round of black to do with the single crochet cord stitch. So I will be unraveling yarn quite a bit. Okay, so let's get to it. Up in front of the mug, in front of the thing again. Okay, there we go. Isn't that beautiful? And like, so just so you guys know, it's like holographic. Can you see it in like the red right there? It's like holographic. So it just has this like beautiful sparkle to it. I love it. And I always want to have it on display. Okay, I'm gonna do a slip stitch, same color, no color change here, and then I'm gonna do a chain one. I'm gonna move my stitch marker up, and then I'm going to do the cord stitch, which this one kind of kills my hand, but oh wait, I'm on the wrong side again. Nope. Okay, got it early. Turning my work. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes, my pretties. So I've been watching a lot of like people who decorate their house one theme or another, who are like into Halloween stuff. And I know that some people change it from year to year, and some people keep like a constant theme going. So I have been looking at Spirit Halloween, and there's a couple things that have inspired me. So I um, want to maybe do my own decorations. They have a lot of like witchy like tarot stuff that I'm like, oh, I could do that. Um, So, did I mention I looked at Spirit Halloween? I don't know. But yeah, I looked at Spirit Halloween and they had a bunch of like witchy tarot stuff, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I'm like into that year round. I want to have a pumpkin um, garland that I plan on making um, with little circular pumpkins that you tie the yarn around to make it have the bumps of a pumpkin. And I need to learn how to make the little swirls so I can do that in green. Um, but uh, yeah, I want to have a little garland here and with the slope of the stairs behind me. And then I think I could do some cool Halloweeny like tarot paintings that might be really cool to have um, behind me in this space right here. And then maybe do some uh, kind of like not necessarily wind chime, but wind chime esque kind of like moons, like phases of the moon or something like that. That could be cool. Um, just something to give it like not just like one dimensional, but to have some extra dimension coming through. That would be really nice. So I'm not sure how I would do that. Um, but I could figure it out. We could figure it out together. That would be fun. So that's what I'm thinking, because if you know me at all, you know that while I love spooky things, I actually am a big scaredy cat, and so I can't like a lot of scary movies. I don't watch because I'm a scaredy cat, and I really want to. I mean, like, I want to watch scary movies. I just can't. But hello, welcome in. Um, but I think that like more like witchy stuff is kind of more my vibe. And like pumpkins and just pure Halloween type aesthetic is my vibe. So um, who knows what I'll actually end up doing. But the tarot stuff inspired me to to be able to, have some decorations that are cool. And then once Halloween passes, and even before Halloween passes, I can still move this. Then I'll have space here, and maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll put like another shelving unit right here so that, although I have yarn literally all up in here, uh, we'll figure it out. I don't know. It's hard when you have a lot of yarn. And I like this hard. I have so much yarn. You guys are like, shut the fuck up. I wouldn't blame you if you were. So yeah, so I'm doing this stitch right here, this single crochet cord stitch, and I will be doing that for a while. It takes a while to do just because I'm really slow at it, but the end result is it looks like this. So I will revisit you guys when I am ready to move on to the next step or when I'm ready to chat again or whenever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later.